have nearly 400 hours spent aim training in both aimlabs and Kovacs. However, in Valorant, I am a hard stuck gold. The problem is, I have never really followed a routine, and most of those hours were when I had nothing else to do, so I'd aim train for fun.
What do you mean by that?
I wanted to see if sticking to a routine that I created could help me get over the hump and out of elo hell. My routine consisted of 5 aimlab scenarios: static click, King's flicking scenario, motion shot, free track, and last but not least, grid shot. These scenarios allowed me to practice flicks, micro adjustments, light tracking, as well as keeping my crosshair on target while moving. Next, I'd load up in the range and follow Demon 1's range routine.
You don't want to be looking like FNS, spraying like this, whiffing every bullet.
Finally, I'd play deathmatch 2 to 3 times depending on how I was feeling. With that out of the way, here's how it went. Day 1. Being the first day of the challenge, I felt surprisingly good, and I was getting good scores in most of my scenarios except the tracking ones, as that is definitely the weakest part of my aim. I was feeling pretty good in the range, so I hopped into a deathmatch feeling quite confident, where I proceeded to get destroyed. Regardless, it was time to queue and hopefully escape from gold. I played pretty decently this day, and I was hitting some decent shots. Unfortunately, this didn't translate into a single win, so after 2 losses in a row, I decided to call it a day. Day 2. I knew that my rank couldn't take another day like day 1. In Valorant, my aim was feeling solid and I was expecting another good day of personal performance, hopefully this time with some wins. I actually had a lot less time than I thought I did, so I was only able to get 1 game in today. Luckily for me, it was a win, so we'll take it. Here's some clips from that, and yeah, we'll get on to day 3.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings. Saw you, little homie. I got him. Hey.
Day 3. I knew I was going to play more games today than usual to make up for yesterday, so it was the perfect opportunity to make a big jump in elo. I was now only a couple games away from plat, and I knew I could hit it within the next couple of days. My aim was starting to feel more consistent at this point, which really motivated me to keep going. I played 3 games total today, and I was able to help my team bring home the win for 2 of those games. I really shined today trying a new character in Yoru, as I was able to drop a 27 piece.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Day 4. Aim training at this point was becoming more of a habit rather than something I had to actively think about. It felt weird to hop on Val and not do my routine if I was just playing with friends. I had less time today, so I only managed to play 2 games with a 5 stack. We went 1-1, but the first game we played I was hitting almost all my shots.
You don't want to be looking like FNS, spraying like this.
One enemy remaining.
Regardless, the only thing that mattered was ranking up, and I was now only 1 game away from plat. Day 5. The day began with the birds singing and the sun shining. There was a glimmer in my eye. I knew that I only needed 1 game to reach the mythical plat rank in Valorant. I hopped on with the intent of a man dead set on ranking up. This was it. Only 1 more game and I'd finally be out of gold. Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy. I queued into a match knowing that I could end my suffering in gold if I won this last game. I played out of my mind.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining. Spike down mid. One enemy remaining. Flawless.
A win was in sight and I could almost taste it.
You weird, buddy.
Unfortunately, we absolutely crapped the bed on defense and allowed them to sneak the win away from us.
Spike planted. Saw you, little homie. Fresh hit him.
Fortunately, since I nearly dropped a 30 bomb, I only lost 11 RR, so Plat was still one really good game away. I called it a day as I wanted to be fresh for tomorrow. Day 6. Something clicked today and I got on feeling like a demon. But not just any demon, the one they call Demon 1.
You don't want to be looking like FNS, spraying like this, whiffing every bullet.
My scores in aimlab were getting to be very high, nearing my personal bests in almost every task. I was hitting every shot in the range. I knew today would be the day I hit Plat. I queued in with a lot of confidence. Probably too much.
Hi.
Okay.
Regardless, it was time to perform. I was with my 5 stacks, so the games were going to be harder and the RR gain was going to be less. None of that stopped me though, as I played like a man on a mission.
Spike sticking. Thanks, little man. Rash is ready.
You are powerless.
Wingman's planting. Hold it. Got him.
One enemy
Sit
remaining.
down. That's the spike, Wings. Spike sticking. Thanks, little man.
I ended attack with 20 kills. I knew that if I kept playing like this, then there was no way we'd lose. Unfortunately, I proceeded to get clapped on defense.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Spike down mid.
With the game being a 4v5 since I decided to go MIA, the other team made a comeback. The game was headed to overtime. It was time to see what I was really made of.
You're gay! He's gay!
On attack side, I got some of my mojo back and I got a 2-piece to help us win round 1. On defense, I didn't see a single person, however my team was cooking, and we handled the round with ease.
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
I finally did it. I finally reached Plat. Unfortunately, this is where the actual elo hell begins. So that's it. I don't have a day 7 because I didn't play on day 7. Plus, breaking up the Plat kind of makes for a good ending. This was an interesting experience to say the least. Being someone who has a lot of hours spent aim training, but also somebody that has changed their opinion on the purposefulness of aim training, here are my thoughts. I am a firm believer that the best way to improve your aim in a game is to simply play that game a lot and eventually the results will come. That's not to say that aim training isn't useful. I believe aim training teaches mouse control as well as improves confidence and consistency. That paired with enough game sense and awareness can make someone very dangerous to play against. But I want to know what you think. Do you think aim training is all it's cracked up to be? Let me know in the comments below, as well as let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave it a thumbs up as that really helps the channel grow. I'd also really appreciate it if you could follow me over on TikTok and Twitch. All those links are in the description below. I'll see you guys next time.